Episode 6, Echoes of Desolation. The ruins of the dollhouse stood as a monument to their torment, a twisted reflection of the darkness that had consumed their lives. Emily and Sarah were trapped in a nightmare, a reality where terror was their only companion. Every step they took was haunted by the echoes of the witch's malevolent laughter. One moonless night, a spectral mist enveloped the dollhouse, its tendrils of darkness creeping over the shattered walls. Emily and Sarah, driven by a mixture of desperation and determination, returned to confront the heart of the nightmare. As they entered the ruins, the very air seemed to thicken with a suffocating dread. The room that had once been a haven of play had transformed into a chamber of horrors, its walls adorned with twisted remnants of the dolls that had once brought joy. Their eyes seemed to follow their every move, their expressions contorted into eternal anguish. With every step, the room seemed to shrink around them, the walls closing in like the jaws of a predatory beast. Emily's breath came in ragged gasps, each heartbeat a reminder of the impending doom that lurked in every shadow. A whisper slithered through the air, a sinister serenade that wormed its way into their minds. "Welcome back," the voice taunted, its icy touch brushing against their souls. It was the witch's voice, a symphony of malevolence that echoed through the darkness. Emily clutched the tear of eternity, her knuckles pale against its radiance. Sarah's fingers found hers, a lifeline in a sea of terror. They exchanged a glance that spoke volumes. They would face whatever horror awaited together. The room seemed to come alive, its walls pulsating with a sickly rhythm. The dolls' shattered forms twitched and convulsed, their grotesque movements a distorted dance of agony. The very floor quaked, as if the ruins themselves were rebelling against their presence. The witch's laughter erupted, a cacophony that reverberated through the air. "You return like moths to a flame," she jeered, her voice a tormenting melody that clawed at their sanity. "Your defiance feeds my amusement, your fear sustains me." A dark figure materialized before them, its form a grotesque mockery of humanity. It was the witch, her eyes twin voids that sucked in the light. "You think you can end this nightmare?" she whispered, her voice a dissonant harmony of suffering. "But the nightmare is just beginning." Emily and Sarah felt the weight of their terror press upon them, a force that threatened to crush their spirits. The walls seemed to close in further, the very room conspiring to snuff out their hope. As they struggled against the suffocating grip of fear, a glimmer of determination flared within them. With every ounce of their being, they defied the witch's grasp, their cries of defiance piercing through the darkness. The room trembled, and the witch's form wavered, her malevolence faltering for a moment. It was a fleeting victory, a beacon of hope amidst the abyss. But would it be enough to break the curse that had ensnared them? Or were they destined to be consumed by the horror that lurked within the dollhouse? To be continued. Note, the story is entirely fictional and created for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real events or persons is purely coincidental. Dear listener, thanks for watching KKJ Haunting Horror Stories. Subscribe. Thanks once again for your support. Like and share our channel for exciting and horror stories. Hit the bell icon for all new stories notification.